Hey, what's up guys? My name is Matt. Today I'm bringing a new video. Today I want to talk about probably the best shoe I've ever gotten for under $100. Let's get into it. So as you just saw from the little montage of on feet, you'll definitely see that these are the AMI basketball sneakers. I don't really know what to call them, like a basketball low. They're very reminiscent of a Common Project shoe, but I got these at a quarter of the price and I wanted to talk about them today and kind of the differences between this and something else that you might see on the market, like a basketball low top from Common Project. So AMI, I believe, is Alexander Matiusi. And from what I've seen, it's just a lot of very basic clothing made at probably the best quality you can make it. The shoes are nonetheless any different. These shoes are made of all leather upper. There's no other detailing in it. There's really nice detailing along the toe box as well as the side panels. It looks very different from anything else you would see on the market in this price range. So one of the things with a lot of these shoes nowadays is they're usually made in Italy by Italian makers of shoes. You know, like, you're pretty used to it. Well, these are actually made in Portugal, which I believe is one of the more up-and-coming places to make shoes. I think Portugal and Spain really are both coming out with these amazing shoes for really good quality for kind of half the price sometimes of Italian-made goods, and they're just as good. If not, in this instance, better than some of the Italian-made shoes I have. So let's get into this shoe. This is the AMI shoe. One of the details of it that really struck me to it was that it is a different outsole than most. It is like this rubbery, not crepe feel, but crepe look to it on the sides, which I really dig. It's something that I didn't really dig the first time I saw it, but the more and more I got to see the shoe, the more and more I got to wear it, the more and more that I was just seeing it, I just kept falling in love more and more with it. It does feature a slightly different side paneling than most shoes. It almost reminds me of an Adidas more look to it because it has like a little bit of stripe, but really like this isn't like any other shoe on the market. Maybe like a Saucony a little bit, but really like it's something that I haven't seen before, and it's almost like a mesh of a bunch of different stuff combined into one, where it's like you almost have like an Air Force One kind of silhouette with the fact of a little bit chunkier midsole, with the toe box more like a basketball sneaker rather than just a normal sneaker. So this is definitely a more casual sneaker. This is a mostly white shoe, not an all white shoe, just because the outsole midsole is more of a cream, whereas the upper is all white leather. One of the things that really stood out to me with this shoe, which you might be able to see at this angle, is that it really like scoops down a lot and then scoops back up. I'm not the biggest fan of that on foot. I actually really just, I love how they look, but they just don't feel the greatest. They kind of start digging in at random spots because of that, but not in a bad way that you'll find it uncomfortable. Just a little bit of when you first start wearing them, you're kind of like, it's kind of weird. Like, I normally don't feel shoes in those spots. This one definitely do. The lacing in these shoes aren't too insane. This is just normal like cotton laces. There's no specialty to them. It's not waxed even a little bit like St. Laurent's are. This is very much just a plain Jane white sneaker elevated. So why would I buy this over an Air Force One that I've been looking for forever? Well, I'll tell you this much. The John Elliott Air Force One, which is probably what I was gonna pick up if I ever did pick up an Air Force One, runs for around $150. Give or take, probably with a little bit of taxes, so probably around $170 give or take, whereas these, I got them for under $100 for a made in Portugal, really nice leather, handcrafted, hand stitched through the shoes. So stitching is kind of hidden in this like a line right here. All is stitched through the shoe, which leads me to believe that you can resole these in the future. Like, it's not just gonna be you wear them until they die and they're done. I think that you might be able to resole these even. It really makes this shoe a standout to me over an Air Force One, and a lot of the things that my channel is based on is finding different items that might resemble some of those pieces but are different in their own ways. This one I think is no exception to that. This one is definitely a standout on its own by a shoe, even as how simple it is, as so many little different features that I don't see on many other shoes that I really love. One of them being even super simple. There's like a line right along this side right here, and you can feel it right there. So right here is like a line that just goes down, which I think is just where it's supposed to connect. That's probably where it makes like that. Super nice. Instead of a Margam sole, it has an FE sole, So I looked it up. It was just another brand that makes midsoles. Nothing too crazy with that one. If I really complain about one thing with these shoes, it's really the insole. The insole is kind of like nothing. There's not much padding at all. It's not the most comfortable insole, like compared to my SLPs that I have. These are not comfy at all. You can literally see like how thin these are. So they're not the most comfy things on the planet, but they are a leather lined insole, which for me, I tend to like a little bit more than cloth insoles because they tend to just hold my foot a little bit better. Maybe just me thinking things, but just from what I've seen. And man, the inside of these shoes is really where I saw the quality of everything. It might be hard to see in here, but you can definitely see that there is a lot of stitching on the inside of these shoes that to me is amazing. Like the craftsmanship with these shoes has been outstanding. And the final detail on these is that on the back here, you can just see AMI in like a red, white, and blue logo, and then there's like a little like 3M hit right here. Something super subtle, but just makes them stand out a little bit from behind. Instead of just looking at every other shoe, got these a little bit different. They do crease. It's a leather shoe. It's gonna happen. Stop caring as much. Just wear your sneakers when it comes to that. No one's gonna care if your shoes are creased a little bit. And on the tongue, you just have an AMI logo right here. And on the inside, you will just find your size and Italian sizing, and then made in Portugal with love. Because honestly, like this shoe is such a well-made shoe, and it's honestly made me start looking at more AMI shoes. I picked these up at Nordstrom Rack for a steal, and if you're lucky enough, you can do the same. I've seen these sell out for around $200. I picked these up for under $100 at Nordstrom Rack. If you don't know about Nordstrom Rack, I'd go watch my Nordstrom video that I did last week about how to get steals, how to get deals at Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack. I'd go there first. But overall, these are honestly one of my new favorite shoes. I've been wearing them a ton since I got them. So once I start putting more wear on these, it'll be interesting to see how they age. But overall right now, these are amazing. I think these are on par with any Common Project shoes. They're way better than a Nike shoe. They're way better than Adidas, Stan Smith. I mean, quality-wise of craftsmanship, I'd say that these are better than some of the shoes that Represent has. But I might just be biased because these actually are a little bit more comfortable than my Alpha Lows, just because of the fact that my pinky kind of hurts when I wear those. Don't know what it is with that. So these were the AMI basketball low top sneakers. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below about these, and if you'll be picking up a similar pair like that. If you're new here, please subscribe. It really helps out a small channel like myself. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.